Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner, welcome back to my Warframe guide. In this video we are doing the spy vaults on Lua. Alright, so for this first vault we start by shooting this button over here, which I already did, and then we enter the vault itself. It's pretty broken, there's no way for us to proceed except this time rift. Lua vaults are different. There are these time rifts which will transport you from the present to the past and vice versa. And going to the past allows you to experience the vault in its old glory, when it was all nice and shiny and not broken. So we've gone to the past. I'm going to show you two ways you can complete this vault, one in the past and one in the present. I don't find any one of them more difficult than the other. I mean, I'm going to start doing this one. We just pressed this switch here. This one is better if you can do a lot of, if you're not bad at parkour and wall latching. The other one, which is on the present, is better if you can stand going through a lot of lasers and regulators. So for this one, in the past, we start by shooting this button. This creates this wall of light here. So we jump to it and latch. Now we shoot that thing, we jump and latch onto the next one, which is shiny. You can see that one is now dark. So we shoot that thing and do the same. Actually, I'm going to fall here. If you fall, the wall that you were on gets dark and you have to start all over again. So this is basically a giant switch, or in this case a giant combination of switches that only activates when you wall latch like this. So shoot the button. Now there are some lasers, let's wait for them to go, and here we go. Shoot the next one, and latch, and shoot, and latch, and finally shoot. Okay, we are done here. That thing has entered its receptacle, but now we have another one. This one is a bit trickier. There are some lasers spinning around, and if they hit us, we get detected, so we don't want that. So there's this button. You can shoot the button to stop the lasers from moving. So the trick here is to jump from this one to that one to that one and finally over to this one. So I'm actually going to wait for the lasers to be right there. Oh, I've wasted some time here, hold on. They don't stay still for long, so let's do this. Jump and latch. Jump. And here we go. You want to shoot the lasers to so that they start moving again when you're getting close to them. So in this case I stopped them right here in the middle. So when I got there, they would have already started moving and would start coming this way. This will give you more time so you can do this on one go. So after that, we come up here. There's this platform here with 4 enemies which are frozen. And when you stand on it, this thing over here will start draining your shields and will awaken the enemies one at a time. So let's do it. First the Moa, then the Ancient, then the Arctic Eximus, and then the Arson Eximus. And here is our console. Alright, so now for the second way you can complete this vault. So we are back in this room where you have to press the switch and we can take the first path through this door. However, we can shoot this void rift to force it open. This brings us back to the present, and we can go this way. There is a thing patrolling, a regulator, somewhere. There it is. It has a different name here. I think it's a spectator. Yeah, it's a spectator. So wait for it to go away. And let's go past these lasers. And up here. Then I want to go to this opening here. The regulator is now in the distance there. And now we'll have to deal with some lasers. So there are these two and this one. We want to wait for the top ones to approach us so we can slide under and then jump over the other one. So wait for it. Here we go. Alright, there's a spectator down there, but he can't see us up here, so let's jump on this wire. Now we need to jump over this bottom laser when the other two aren't active, so we'll wait for it. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to press the button to get on the wire again, or you'll fall. Now we will wait for the spectator to go that way, and we will jump over there. Get a little bit down here, and now we want to jump over all of these lasers. Hopefully when we're not this close to... Hold on a moment. There's the... spectator is able to see us when he gets close, so let's wait for it to move away. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, don't jump too close to this electrified stone or you'll get shocked like that. So, like this. The lasers shouldn't be able to get us here. So now we want to go over there into this opening and then just jump. Here's the console, but it's damaged, so we have to go into the past. And here it is. Alright, so this is the next vault. So a way to do this is like this. We'll have to go up. There are several lasers moving on a circle here, but there is a wider part of this, so let's go along and move through the door and to the left before the lasers hit us. Now we just jump down here and into the void rift. Okay, now this room is a bit dangerous. The floor is electrified, and the platforms you have to jump to have lasers on them and they rotate, and there are also lasers on the walls. However, we can jump down here and slowly make our way across. The shocking hurts, but it does not detect us. So you have nothing to worry about that, and we have bypassed all of the lasers. Okay, now we are in this room. Here there are a bunch of lasers, and we have to go all the way up here and stand on this platform. Once we do, the lasers will be deactivated, and we can jump across here quickly before the door closes. And here's the main terminal. Alright, so now for this vault. This one can be very complicated if you've never done it before, so let me show you how I do it. When you first enter this room, you go to the right here and you shoot this button to open this door. Then we will go into this void rift to the past. We hack this console here and go into this big room here. So here we will have to shoot that on the ceiling to bring it down. Doesn't do anything here, so let's go back to the present. Just shoot the void rift open. And in the present, it has created a big hole in the ground. So let's go down here into this next void rift. Here we go through this door, activate this switch, and jump up here. Now, don't be tempted by the glowing platform. There's an easier alternative. If you look up, there's a void rift. You can shoot it and bullet jump to it, and we are back in the present. So go down this hole here and jump across into the next void rift. Back to the past. There's really nothing we can do here except shooting that volatile orokin container. Again, doesn't do anything, so let's go back to the present, where it's created a big opening here. There are some lasers. We can just jump straight towards the door, or you can shoot them. It doesn't really matter. And now we are in this room. Now, if we go to the past, the room is perfectly functional. This is a memory puzzle, kinda like Simon Says. All you have to do is shoot that button and you will see the correct combination that you need to press. To press it, you'll have to jump on top of these platforms. Each of these corresponds to one of those 6 glowing points that just appeared. This one corresponds to that one at the top, this one to the second one, to the one on the top right, this is the one on the bottom right, this is the one on the bottom left. You get the gist of it. So if you successfully do this, this door will open and the console will be right there. However, as you may have seen, I was not actually paying attention, and the puzzle is a bit too fast if you are not good at this. So you can either take some notes, or if you're like me, you are recording this whole process. Alright, I've got it. So let me show you how this works. So this was the first one. The second one was the one on the bottom left. Then top right. Then middle left. Bottom right. And top left. Here you go. And there is the main terminal right over here. We're not going to hack it yet. I'm going to show you an alternative way without having to do this, in case you're like me, that you actually need to record the whole process so you can go back and watch it. By the way, if you fail this, a laser will come out of this platform and will, I think it will start spinning, so be careful about that. The more times you fail, the more lasers will come out. So this is how this is done in the past. If you go to the present... Oh, actually, before going to the present, there is... you can do this from the past as well, but it's a lot more difficult. There's just a lot of lasers. Basically, you shoot that button and then carry on forwards. But if you do this from the present, it's a lot easier. So we'll shoot the void rift, go back to the present, and we will go this way. We'll have to jump over these lasers. And now just be very careful of this laser. So let's run across here, and now the lasers shouldn't be able to get us. So let's go along the left wall onto this platform. We can't do anything from here, so we will go into the Void Rift. And if we had done this path from the past, this is what we would have to deal with. A lot of lasers. But we bypassed all of those. So here we will have to shoot this button, and it drops this volatile container into the rift itself. So we will go through again. There's the container. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So just shoot it, and it drops this column, and it creates this opening. Here we jump into the rift, and now in the past we hack this console, which activates that button over there. It starts moving from left to right, so it doesn't really matter, just shoot it, and it activates a Void Rift, which takes the volatile container that was in here. And now we need to go as well, so come on. Okay, here we are, there's the container, just shoot it, and it creates an opening, which leads us here. We just go through the rifts, and here's the main console room. And with this we have completed all of the Lua spy vaults. Next time it'll be the last spy mission guides, and we will be doing the spy vaults on the Kuva Fortress. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.